Buenos dias y bienvenido to Advocacy. Happy Tuesday. Looking to see what Tara's up to. Jess and Kyle, I just saw the gentleman you guys saved the other morning. Was joking. Boy, there's somebody home there. What a nice guy. He's still unhoused, of course, because nobody gives a shit in Denver. And of course, everyone deserves to be safe. But I'm just saying, there's someone home in there. He just nodded to me. I don't even know the guy, but you can just tell someone's home. So Tuesday afternoon, I have to go to New York, New Jersey, and it looks like there's a storm coming. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go south. I don't want this to turn into, my cousin Vinny. I do have New Jersey plates, and I'm not carrying anything particularly illegal, but still, nevertheless, there's the New South, Black Crows, Atlanta, Shelby Foote, Tom Petty. So things are what they are with my long hair, but we'd see. So Curtis Street is today's Cats Not Cops, and I have no viewers whatsoever. So that's good. I like it that way. I'm just going to see what they're doing. Apparently 9 News is going to come today and help out, cover the virtue signal. The people in the suburbs have a reason not to come down here, feel superior. So things are, that's something to say. Lately, downtown Denver has rebounded a bit. Whether that's wise or not, I'll leave it to you to decide. No one is following the mask mandates. We're just not capable as a people. But there is a good deal more shopping and activity, particularly on the weekend nights. Here's a quote-unquote encampment I'll cover for you. I like to try to maintain people's privacy. But camping is the wrong word, folks. They are surviving. They're trying to get through the pandemic and to their next job or house. They are not camping, okay? There's no s'mores. So understand that. It's just shorthand for what's going on. There still is no safe occupancy site in Denver, aside from 10 square feet at a church. And the people are still suffering with the same problems. Owing to the neglect of the city. Point of that being, there's plenty to do. Trash, broken signs, graffiti. There's plenty to do for the city. Is the annoying thing. And no one thinks people should be able to be in tents, camping, again, is surviving long-term in a city on someone else's property. No one thinks that's a good idea. The issue is there's nowhere for them to go where they can be together if they're a couple, not get bed bugs, retain some degree of personal freedom, have a pet. In other words, be treated like a human being. Do not like or push the idea of people having to do this. Again, the problem is, here's fenced off land. No one is using that. And that's not in front of anyone's business. So, that's the kind of thing that if we were smart about it as a community, we could set up a temporary area for people to be. Let's see. Looks like I found Cats Not Cops. Tara, you're doing great work. Still have no viewers. But this is 5 Points, one of the hardest hit areas in Denver, if not the hardest hit. Um, pardon me. Yeah, there's more traffic around Denver. I'm not sure that's justified pandemic-wise. There's a lot of mutations, but nevertheless, it is what it is. Much more traffic than there has been. Okay, so this is not Cats Not Cops. This is a group of unhoused people uh, gathering together. And yeah, I mean, there are drugs. Not everyone, but you tell me. You know, you have a beef with it. It's 0 degrees, and there's a guy who's a veteran who has PTSD, and maybe he's an alcoholic, and maybe his wife kicked him out, and maybe he got PTSD from serving in the Gulf or getting hurt, and now he's on the street and he got himself a little bit of methamphetamine, which is awful. Don't get me wrong, but understand, you know, your doctor and your lawyer and the rich person down the street uh, has something called Adderall, which keeps them going, keeps them awake, keeps them working. The difference is the money. And I hope people can see that. And I'm not in favor of meth or meth use. But there's a big difference in the way we treat it, depending upon who it is who's using that substance. This methamphetamine and Adderall, the same thing. Something like Prevacin or Prevacin. It's invented by the Nazis, of course, to keep soldiers fighting. Bayer Pharmaceuticals, I think, did it. Which is another example. You know, you're on one side of the law or business or money, and everything's okay. When you're on the other side, you're not okay. And it just kind of feeds the cycle of poverty. And you know, I wish for them recovery and not to be sick, but you know, I don't think anyone should go to jail over user quantities of substance in this country. Maintain privacy for folks. Got the St. Francis Center. Let's see if I can find Tara. Oh, there she is. It's a big line that would stand to reason. There's resources at the end of it. But what a wonderful thing she does day after day. Oh, here's News 7. Maybe I'll take my nuts out and get on TV. What do you say? Oh, Don Cornick. She's always going to be heard. She's Give Us Our Harvest. It's about equality in the marijuana industry between different classes of people. Luna, the little chihuahuas here. Let's get an exclusive on Luna. Oh, 7 News. Ah, people are starving in the city. Let's order Domino's. I don't know. I guess, you know, it's okay, but I guess I haven't seen him here before. So let's see if we can interfere. The irony. The news is on the news. Citizen journalists holding them accountable. Trisha, good mask discipline. Good mask discipline. I like it.
I mean, they can't even get their possible answers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they don't understand. Slave ships in the middle classes had a lot of living space, daily exercise, serious illness, or successful revolt. So that's a Terra Creek doesn't want to answer to this. And they've been handing out, they were like, well, her class was the only one this year. Only one. We're talking about the years prior to. Did you, in fact, keep Aurora PD police officers, those EMTs that went to Terra Creek, the white side of Aurora, to go test out their white supremacy on the other side of Aurora? Just before Elijah McClain. Yes, I did say that. Yep. Yes, I did.
Hell yeah.
You've been feeding that. You've been feeding that. And wait a minute, the cannabis industry pays at least $40 million a year at the minimum to Colorado State Public Schools for their education. But this state is majority white. You're gonna have to hop off of that work and get us out of prison and give us our work back. Southern cannabis to the people of color. And you're gonna let the children tell the story. Because it's nothing but agriculture. People come out here and move out here for white privilege so their kids won't feed and have to take Ativan and Valiant. You know why I know that? I'm still a critical care trauma nurse.
Right, yeah, that's right.
I'm a whole nurse. That's the worst thing they did is they wanted us not to know how to read. How much am I worth now?
Oh yeah.
I'm worth everything God made and died for. I'm not an immigrant. I'm an import, luxury import. Yes, you are. For this race, for this colonized nation. How much would it cost if every black and brown person turned in their birth certificate and get the fuck off the stolen property?
John Quenix with Give Us Our Harvest.
This is what it's about.
Fierce, fierce, I say. Yeah, I mean, that's what's out here. What did you think was out here? That's what goes on. You know, if you neglect people, you don't care about them. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some donuts. We're on Curtis Street, right off Park, if anyone's hungry. It's a wonderful thing. Look at these folks. Look how many.
So they don't do that shit again.
There's Luna. Luna the Wonder Dog.
No.
We're at St. Francis Center. Honestly, I don't know much about it.
I can get it for you. Which one do you want?
Gracias. Uh, I dislike signs. Signs are really inhuman, and I mean, traffic signs are necessary, but that kind of thing, policies, procedures, you're so much better off speaking to a person as a human being rather than having a sign or worse, a policy like that. It just makes everything worse. It's incompetence. Again, I don't know St. Francis Center from Adam, but um, it's a sign thing. Trisha, what's up? Pretty well.